Hey guys, welcome back to RK Garage. We have an absolutely hectic week. First up, we got to put a new clutch in the drift car. We need to weld a diff and then change the diff out because this has junk diff gears in it. Got to do a thermostat. Hopefully EcoJet goes on the dyno today or tomorrow. Then we have roll racing on Saturday, and then Sunday we have the drift day with this. We've got absolutely heaps of crap to do. I probably forgotten other stuff I need to get done on this. But for starters, I got to get this cat back off. Tail shaft out, drop the gearbox, and then pull the clutch out. But you guys have watched me do that crap a million times, so we'll do a bit of YouTube magic and we'll have it all done and out. So I'm gonna get on with that and we'll cut back. Once that's all out, then we'll take the clutch off and put the new clutch on and we'll go from there. I might film, hopefully I film quite a fair bit, so this one might be a pretty long video so you guys can sit back and relax, have a few drinks over it, but we'll see what it ends up like. But yeah, so let's get going on with it and I'll see you guys in a couple of hours. Alrighty, gearbox is out, as you can see here. Nice and filthy in there. So, it's the old clutch, we'll take it off. While it's here, I thought I would drain the oil, so that's done. So let's set the GoPro up, I'll grab all the tools to do this, we'll take the clutch and flywheel off, and then we'll open the new one and talk about it. Alright, let's give this voiceover thing a crack again. So, right, I'm going to take everything off because it's nice, quick and easy, apart from all the crap that's hanging in the way. Also, at some point through this, I also did an oil change, so you can see my oil container there. I believe I did that before I got to this, or maybe it was after, I can't remember. But anyway, so, this is where I found out that the crank wasn't down. We're going to use this to cut. Bet you guys can't even see anything now because I knocked it. There we go, it's better. So, we get an alignment tool, new throw up bearing, new spigot. It also comes with a new rear main seal, which is pretty handy. And of course instructions. And over here, there we have it. Stage 4 Getrag clutch. This should hold up nicely. So yeah. Let's get out all the crap, get rid of all the rubbish. That looks bloody awesome. So I want to get a couple of pictures of all this and then we'll get to installing it in the car. So here we go, whacking a new flywheel and clutch setup in. I've just put a couple bolts in at first just to hold it in place, and then I put Loctite on all of them, the red Loctite. Get that all nice up and snug. I always just do it up by the drill so it's all snug, and then I go and get my torque wrench after. These called for, I think it was 22 Newton meters plus 90 degrees because they're a torque to yield kind of deal. So did that, and you can see me there going along and doing 90 degrees on them all. Sorry about the GoPro this here, I had a light and I left it on the indoor mode, which enhances the low light, so it's very bright. You always make sure that you spray the surface with degreaser or brake cleaner to get all the oil from your fingers and the oil on it that comes from shipping. This came with a clutch alignment tool, so that was handy. Whacked it on, same thing. This time I used blue Loctite for the pressure plate, so I put a couple on to hold it and then go along and put them all on with Loctite. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Tighten it up. I think this called for 33 Newton meters from memory, so I set the torque wrench, went along, did them all, and it was pretty much happy days. Alright, Let's catch you guys up to speed. What a nightmare. I had slave cylinder blow out, had to go get a new one. That's in there. Bled it myself. Gonna get the miso in later to help me bleed it, because it's first half of the pedals like spongy, like there's nothing there, and it engages, then it's all right at the last half really. I got the diff out here. I had ordered some 411 diff gears as well. They haven't arrived. The mini spool for it did there today, which is that box there. So ripped out the diff that was in this. It's a 2.87 LSD, so I'll flog that off for some money. This one here is out of the VX, I believe. Yeah, it would be the VX. I don't think I ripped one out of the VY. So it's out of the VX. I started to weld the center, then I had to go pick the missile up. So I'll set the GoPro up now on the tripod to finish welding that side, and then we'll flip her over, weld the other side, and you guys can see the absolute amazingly crappy welds. So you get to watch me do some booger welds. How fun is that? Just start moving some shit around here, tappity tap. Get back on the welder, block you guys a view. I just absolutely filled this up full of weld. I had a nut on one side and a cut down bolt on the other to fill some gaps in for all the spider gears to be locked to each other with. Yeah, so we'll see if it lasts the event. Yeah, it doesn't really help with the GoPro that you can't really see too much, but yeah. Alright, the diff's welded. Hopefully the ring gear will still fit on, but we can check out my crappy weld. So this side has a bolt in it. That's absolutely filled with weld as well. And then the other side is also completely filled with weld. This is flux core, so you do get a lot of that bird poop spatter. I'm not going to bother shaving that off. If it comes off in the diff, it comes off in the diff, is what it is. But yeah, that looks horrible in here on camera. Jesus, the camera makes that look 20 times worse. In person it looks like a 1 out of 10. Good welding, and then on camera it looks like a -5. But yeah, that center should hold, definitely shouldn't break, so that's good. I'm going to get this into the center. I'm not going to film that because I'm going to be on my knees and everything down on that angle down there, and I really can't be bothered with that. So we'll come back once that's all done, and then we'll oh, we can't get it up in the air actually because I need diff oil. Damn. I'll get it all back together, and then tomorrow morning I'll go get diff oil. So putting the diff back in the car, just thought I'd just show this. This is actually one of the best diffs I've put in and out. The bolts all came out all nice and easy. They all went in nice and easy as well. So I was just doing the back ones, getting them pretty tight but not completely snug, because I knew once I did others they come to be a bit loose. So did until they're pinched up, and doing the fronts. These front ones suck because the sway bar sits right on top of it, so you can't fit a socket there. My ratchet spanner broke for this size, so I just had to use a normal spanner, although time lapse make it look like it's ratcheting. But yeah, so did all them, got them all nice and tight, jacked it up even higher, got the 4 rear bolts in, and then it was time to put the axles in. These were nice, quick and easy. They just smacked in, used the drill to tighten them up, and then I went along with a whatever you call it, breaker bar after. At least both wheels spin the same way, so in some sense it's locked. Yeah, I was just using a crowbar to wedge the wheel so that it wouldn't turn everything. It's great fun. But yeah, so pretty much that's this part done, and we can get on to the handbrake stuff after I give you guys a rundown. Alright, so diff's in. She's now locked. That's going forward. That's going forward. Doesn't sound too good, but oh well, is what it is. Everything's all tidied up here. I'm going to get the tail shaft in and then get the miso to help me bleed the clutch. So we'll come back after that. Hopefully when I was editing I remember to do voiceovers over all that time lapse crap. But yeah, once it's all sorted, we'll come back when it's actually working, and I might cut up another exhaust to make it a bit louder and sell that, but we'll see how much time I have anyway. Next after this, we'll be getting onto the handbrake bracket switch sitting here. I just need to drill out these two holes bigger, so we'll get onto that, and looks like the dyno will be tomorrow, so it'll cut into a bit of a day working on it, but that's fine. Alright, so it's back and running. Let's put her in the gear, and hopefully you guys can see the tyre, and we'll see if she moves. See smoke, I spilled a bit of oil on the extractor, so ignore that. Let's see how it goes. That sounds good. Wheels spinning. Alright, a couple of days have passed. Sorry, it's going to be another update. I had to get a lot of stuff done. Didn't film anything yesterday because, as you guys would have seen from last week's video or 2 weeks ago, depending when I post them up, had a horrible day at the dyno. But dual calipers are now on, mounted and bled up. I ended up blowing this one here, which is there. Luckily, my mate Tom had a spare one for me, so I was able to go grab that off him. So that's all bled up. We'll just walk around here. This side's on as well, and then you can see handbrake and the line there. So now I'm going to get the rear wheels on, get the car out, get it all out of the way, get the Misso's car from the hoist so it's out of the way, because I got roll racing tonight on EcoJet when I get back, and then I got to switch cars on my trailer because then tomorrow is drifting. So I'm going to do all that, and then once I've got all that all sorted, I'll jump back in and finish this car up, and we'll finish this video so I can edit and get it out there for you guys. So yeah, hold on. Okay, so prep for the drift car is pretty much done. These are the front runners I would like to run. I do plan to put EcoJet's rear rims on here, but that one's fine. This one here's got a leak, so I might pump it up again when I'm down at the track and try roll on it, see if that will seal it. If not, I'll have EcoJet's rims in the Hilux ready to go, loaded up. Back's completely full, rims and tyres, the boot's completely full. I just need to put my tools in here, which will probably be the jack and all that crap will go into the Hilux anyway, so then I can just move it into here. I want to top this off with coolant when it cools down, but for now I'm going to get this video in on the computer, get it edited and everything, have this GoPro charged for tonight for roll racing. So hopefully roll racing will go okay. But yeah, as always, if you guys are still watching, I appreciate it, and don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next week.